ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is the Ripper Danny B, and welcome to CWR Asylum. And your main event match this evening is a round 2 match in the Road to Immortality tournament. Introducing the participants, first from Albuquerque, New Mexico, she is the Queen Killer, Julliet Brooks. And before we get into our main event match this evening, I want to heavily apologise for the lateness of this episode. Unfortunately, illness in the family prevented me from getting up on time, but we are back and we are going to get right back on track, and this main event match is the first way to doing it. And her opponent, representing the 201, Liv Morgan. And Liv Morgan making her first appearance in a main event here in CWR. Julliet Brooks, of course, old hat at this by now. She's been in a lot of main events. Liv Morgan looking to make a huge impact tonight, and quite frankly, if she continues on the way she has been, she could well do such a thing. There you go, Road to Immortality round 2. Now, speaking of the Road to Immortality tournament, you saw earlier in this show in the highlight packages, another round 2 match happened where Nikki Bella defeated Lana. Now, Julliet Brooks and Liv Morgan tie up in this main event. To get to this point so far, Liv Morgan upset Charlotte, shocking the world to reach round 2, but it wasn't the biggest shocker of round 1, not even close. Julliet Brooks was the one who pulled that out. She took on Asuka one-on-one, and I have mentioned it a few times over the past week because it was insane. Julliet Brooks gave Asuka a concussion to make sure she made it into the second round. That kind of killer attitude, and look, here we go. The Indian Deathlock, the land of entrapment, locked in already. Now Liv Morgan, though, she got right out of it and she goes right on the attack. Julliet Brooks up against the ropes. As always, the full bracket for the Road to Immortality tournament will be found in the description below, and of course that is presented by Challenge, I haven't quite figured that out yet, .com. They're not sponsoring this video by any means, but they do provide an awesome bracket, so thank you to them. Now Liv Morgan right back into this thing. Julliet Brooks with a jawbreaker to counter, though. Now, Brooks, of course, has been a stalwart here in CWR. She has been with us since almost the very beginning. Down goes Brooks there. And, of course, she's had a few ups and a few downs. She's had a great rivalry so far with Lita and with Psych Divine. Now she looks to set her sights on the Women's World Championship. And, of course, if you're not sure what this tournament is about, after that spinebuster there from Liv Morgan, this tournament was 32 women competing for a shot at the Women's World Championship at Immortality, which is CWR's WrestleMania, if you haven't figured that out already. The biggest show of the year for us in August. There's the kick from Liv Morgan. Brooks goes down, and she goes down hard, but Brooks able to fight her way back into this thing. 32 have started, and we've knocked quite a lot of them out now. The finals, of course, will take place at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. At the pay-per-view itself, we will find out what the women's main event match will be, as both the Road to Immortality tournament and the World Championship match will be taking place. That match, of course, being between former champion the Jaminal and champion Legend Jezzy. There's a cover from Liv Morgan, 2 count there. Brooks able to roll Morgan off, though. Liv Morgan not letting up the pressure, though, goes in for a triangle choke, but Julliet Brooks finds a counter to it. Brooks, of course, is very, very technical when she wants to be. She's been showing a great brawling style recently, but I think that has just simply been a good mixture of her technical savvy combined with her very, very hard back fist. Nice stomp to the stomach there by Brooks. Sits Morgan up in the ring, and she goes right to the small of the neck there, right to the top of the spine. And Brooks, look at that short tackle there. She kept Liv Morgan on a leash, and a knee right to the face. And you see Julliet Brooks, she does not wear knee pads. So there is no cushioning when those knees strike. Nice takedown there by Julliet Brooks, showing her, should I say, dominant strength over Liv Morgan. I think that's probably appropriate, and this could end it right here. The Queen Killer connects. You may be wondering, of course, that name is not only being used for a, well, we'll go for a cover first. There's 2 and 3. No, Liv Morgan kicks out and Brooks can't believe it, and I'm not surprised. The Queen Killer is a devastating move. Yes, you may be wondering where that name has come from. Obviously, it's being used now to sorry about that. It's being used as both her nickname and the move name. That is simply because of the result of her attack on Asuka. Asuka, the queen of CWR. Not anymore, thanks to Julliet Brooks. She is the Queen Killer now, and it's going to stay that way. The Land of Entrapment did connect there, and Julliet Brooks on the outside, over the top with the Tope Con Hilo. Now, I've said this before as we go into the cover, there's 1, 2. Liv Morgan kicks out again. I've said this before, we don't often see Julliet Brooks take to the ropes. She is not a high flyer by trade, but this tournament is bringing it out of people. They are doing their absolute damnedest to advance, doing everything they can, which is why Brooks has started using the ropes to her advantage. Low drop kick there from Liv Morgan puts her back in control of this thing. And there's a belly-to-belly suplex there by Liv Morgan, the 201 representing. Here's the cover from Morgan. Referee gets into place. There's 1. Julliet Brooks grabs the bottom rope, and if you know anything about Brooks, you know her relationship with that rope. It has been her best friend and her worst enemy, but nobody in the Revolution utilizes that bottom rope for a break more than Julliet Brooks. You've got to give her credit there. That is veteran instincts at all times from Julliet Brooks. Liv Morgan setting up though. This could be big. Morgan goes for the pump handle, and there's the suplex. Pump handle suplex by Liv Morgan. And now she goes for another cover. This could well be it. There's the 2, and here's 3. No! Morgan as shocked as any of us, but Julliet Brooks rolled the shoulder up there at the last second. Right back into this thing. Liv Morgan gets Julliet Brooks into the corner, but Brooks not having any of it. Snapmare takedown by Julliet Brooks, putting herself right back in control, and this is where Brooks wants to be right in control of this entire match. Brainbuster there. Inverted brainbuster by Julliet Brooks. And look at that. There's nothing pretty about a boot to the face, but it is effective. God damn you. There's 2. Liv Morgan once again rolling the shoulder up, and you can just see the fire, the passion, the determination in these women. They are not going to let this opportunity slide easy. Brooks now finds herself in the corner again. It looks like Liv Morgan is going to go for what she had planned first time. There's the monkey flip out the corner by Liv Morgan, and follows it up the boot. That hit the shoulder, and there's another straight kick from Liv Morgan there. Tripping up over my words slightly, I do apologise. Now Liv Morgan raining down, slowly picking her spots with those fists, but they are becoming very effective. Brooks swipes the leg though. She saw an opportunity and she took it. The Queen Killer in control once again. Morgan's to her feet, but the butterfly effect connects. The crowd just came unglued. There's the cover. There's 2. There's 3. Every single time she arrives in this arena, Julliet Brooks asks somebody to put her in her place, and that Liv Morgan was not the one to do it. Not tonight, baby. Here is your winner, advancing to the 3rd round of the Road to Immortality tournament, the Queen Killer, Julliet Brooks. Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been the Ripper Danny B, and this has been CWR Asylum. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more CWR, and we shall see you all next time. Hopefully we'll be back on track, so expect multiple uploads in the next couple of days. But there you have it. As always, good ladies and gentlemen, good night. Take care.